Latin America has a reputation as a continent of legends, myths, and rituals. The belief in otherworldly entities is held not only by the indigenous people, but also by the majority of the population. The nuanced combination of spirituality and superstition is the hallmark of many Latin American countries, with Bolivia undoubtedly standing out. Some Bolivian traditions are quite simply morbid, often revolving around death. After arriving to this unique Andean country, I knew I wanted to dive deeper into its mysterious, sacred habits. Let's discover and explore the eerie world of Bolivian rituals.
We are on the witches' market of La Paz, Bolivia's third biggest city. This place is run by witch doctors known as yatiri. They sell all kinds of potions, dried animals, amulets, and plants used in Bolivian rituals. It's a fascinating world full of magic, various gods, and spiritual ceremonies.
A world where most rituals revolve around Mother Earth or Pachamama, as the indigenous people of the Andes call their main goddess.
Nosotros hacemos para eso, para Pachamama. Desde nuestro tatarabuelo habían hecho pasar a la Pachamama antes. A la Pachamama pasaba para hacer la lluvia también que llegue y para que le vaya este año, para que le vaya bien, que produce las papas, todo para eso, toda clase.
At the center of the most traditional rituals are these dried llama fetuses. They're used as the offering to the goddess Pachamama. As you can see, they're available in many sizes. The bigger the fetus, the more it costs, and the more you may ask from Pachamama. ¿Usted me podría explicar qué es, por ejemplo, eso?
Estos son aguas.
Aguas.
Son agüitas. Para negocio es esto.
Para negocio.
Plata.
¿Y cómo
Para
funciona?
Negocio. En el balde que va a limpiar el piso,
Sí.
ahí la mitad se le echa y hay que limpiar.
Hay que limpiar.
Hay que limpiar el piso, las puertas para que vengan clientela.
Ah, bueno. ¿Y esa es una poción de amor? Miel de amor.
Miel de amor, sí.
¿Cómo funciona?
Este funciona en el tacho, en la tina.
Sí.
La pareja tiene que bañarse.
Ah, tienen que bañarse.
Sí, los dos
Bueno.
se bañan.
Ah, bueno,
Para eso
bueno.
es este miel de amor.
Y si quiero a alguien enamorarme,
Este miel de amor. Ese miel de amor está 20 bolivianos.
20 bolivianas solo. Just $3 and someone can fall in love with me. Yo puedo ver acá son los amuletos.
Son amuletitos, estas brujitas.
Sí.
Cada cual tiene su significado.
Ah, eso es bruja del sexo.
Bruja
¿Cómo
del
funciona el bruja del sexo? ¿Me puedes
Tiene que-
explicar?
La persona tiene que ponerse aquí, colgadito.
Bueno, ¿y después qué va a pasar?
Es para atraer, pues.
Ah,
a la
atraer, por ejemplo, las mujeres.
Sí.
Si lo tengo acá, voy a atraer las mujeres.
Sí, sí.
Bueno, ¿puedo comprar 100 de estos?
Estas llamitas es
Para la-
cimiento de la casa, para construir edificios.
Sí.
Ahí lo ponen junto con la ofrenda. Con esa.
A eso también para que pare fuerte. Hay sulitos para eso, hay sulitos de llama, ¿no ve? Llamas, hay que ponerse, antes que cavar para cimiento, para poner, hay que pasarlo. Si no son llamitas, para eso se llama, pues. Eso, para que pare fuerte, para que se apure, para que se tiche rápido, para que se limpie bien. Para eso hacen pasar, para que no pase la desgracia, digamos, en ese trabajo.
Allegedly, to avoid tragic accidents and the loss of human life at job sites of importance or huge development projects, some Bolivians will sacrifice living llamas or, ironically, human beings.
Así hablaban antes, pero no ahora. Hablaban así, pero dicho nomás han dicho, han puesto así muerto para que se pare como gente. Así han dicho, pero no he visto. Por rumores escuchamos, pero para puentes ponen, dice, ese yo no he visto. De mi trabajo nunca yo hago.
As mysterious as the witches' market may look, it is still a very touristy place with foreigners taking pictures and buying weird souvenirs here. For a more local experience, we have to look elsewhere.
A quick bus drive from La Paz took me to the highest city in the world, El Alto, where witch doctors are sought by the locals and not by elderly German tourists.
This is El Alto's Yatiri Street, far from the eyes of tourists. Dozens of yatiris are running their businesses in these small cabins, and I'm about to try what they're best at, fortune telling from coca leaves. Buenas tardes. ¿Usted puede decirme mi futuro en las hojas de coca?
Sí,
Perfecto. ¿Y cuánto cuesta?
10
10 bolivianos, bueno.
para viaje, para salud, ¿quieres, no ve?
Viaje, sí, porque estoy viajando por Latinoamérica.
Generalmente, ¿de dónde eres usted?
Yo soy de Eslovaquia.
Ya. Ahora quieres para viaje, para no ve.
Sí.
En ese viaje, ¿qué vas a hacer? ¿Vas a ir a trabajar? ¿Qué vas a hacer?
Sí, voy a grabar.
Primeramente, ¿a dónde quieres salir?
Macha.
A Macha.
Sí, es entre Potosí y La Paz, es un pueblo.
Es también de Bolivia, ¿no ve?
Sí, sí, es en Bolivia.
¿Tu nombre?
Peter.
Peter. Tu salud, ¿ya? Este es tu viaje en el camino. A ver, ¿a Macha quieres ir?
Sí, a Macha.
¿Está bien? ¿Está bien?
¿Está bien?
Ujú.
¿Voy a tener éxito en Macha?
¿Alguien le conoce en ese lado?
No.
Un poquito te vas a cuidar en ese lado de frío, de todo eso, ahí tienes que hacerte curar
Ujú.
en tu viaje.
Sí.
Ya, para tu viaje hay que dar una misa, quiere un plato. Una misa o
Sí,
a la Pachamama.
conozco. Antes de viaje
Antes.
hay que hacer una
Hay que
misa.
hacer.
Bueno.
Eso es lo que quiere. ¿ya?
Ujú.
En ese tiempo vas a estar viniendo, mira lo que quiere. ¿Estabas bien saliendo? Eso es lo que quiere, un plato.
Bueno.
Igual.
The instructions from Pachamama were clear. In order to be safe in my upcoming travels, I had to perform Bolivia's most common ritual.
These llama fetuses are burnt alongside other offerings such as cigarettes, money, or candy in the shape of your wish during rituals that are called Mesa. Llamas can only give birth to one baby, but they often carry more, which means the unborn babies become a valuable item in Bolivian rituals.
Mesa, Misa, or Huachta is supposed to bring you wealth and protect you from misfortune. It is, however, not the only way to attract good things into your life.
Equeco is the god of luck and prosperity here in Bolivia. He should be placed in a place of honor at home, so no kitchen or bathroom, otherwise he would get offended. Every Thursday at midday, you make a wish to Equeco and give him something in exchange, like a cigarette. And since it is Thursday, por favor, dame buena suerte y disfruta tu cigarrillo.
With Equeco on my side, luck on my travels was almost guaranteed. To be completely sure that evil forces will stay away from me, I still had to complete the Mesa ritual for Pachamama.
The El Alto market is a dreamland for anyone somehow related to rituals. It is much bigger than the Witch Street of La Paz, and you won't find magnets for your fridge or I Love Bolivia t-shirts here. Several street sellers yelled at us for having a camera in our hands, so we know we're at the right place. Let's get ourselves the absolute ritual essential, a llama fetus. Buenos días, caserita. Quería comprar una llama sí, con su cara arriba, así. Son para la mesa, ¿sí?
Es para la, sí, para la mesa, para la tierra, para la Pachamama.
Sí. Si tiene su cara arriba, entonces es perfecto para mí. Bueno, entonces voy a comprar esta. $15 for a llama fetus. I think that's a bargain.
The key element of the Mesa was bought, but one crucial ingredient for the ritual was missing. An ingredient that many would say is destroying Bolivian society.
We were instructed to bring a bottle of a 96% proof alcohol alongside the llama for the mesa. What's disturbing is that this extremely potent liquid can be bought literally anywhere. You can find it in shops, among pastries, snacks, and vegetables. The sad truth is that Bolivia has a problem with alcoholism, and having these readily available everywhere doesn't help it. Buenos días, caserita. ¿Me podrías dar una botella de este alcohol?
Ya, Caimán, es porito, 15 bolivianos.
15 bolivianos. A 1 liter bottle of this killer costs $2. There's your reason for the alarming rate of alcohol consumption in this country. Okay. Bueno, uno, por favor.
Ya.
Muchas gracias. ¿Y se puede beber esto? Sí. Se puede beber. ¿No es peligroso?
No,
Fuerte, muy fuerte, sí.
no es peligroso para hacer pasar la mesa, la ofrenda para la Pachamama.
Claro, claro. Muchas gracias.
Ya.
Gracias, hasta luego.
Ah, tú le-
3 pesos. ¿Y es para la mesa? Pero se también puede beber. Se puede beber, no es peligroso. Bueno. I bought this tiny bottle of a 96% alcohol. I really want to try it. Everyone is telling me that it's safe to drink, so I hope they're right. Don't try this at home. I'm doing this for documentary purposes. Smells like vodka. Oh, yuck. Oh. I really think this should be kept away from people's mouths and only used in rituals. Which reminds me, we got the llama, we got the alcohol, so we're all set for the Mesa.
This video is sponsored by NordVPN. So imagine you're in Bolivia and you need to buy a flight ticket back home. This is exactly what happened to me and my cameraman when we were filming the episode you're watching. I'm not gonna go deep into geopolitics, but some services and websites in Bolivia simply don't work. So we were unable to buy the flight tickets and I needed to contact my bank and also my phone carrier back in Slovakia. Yes, I'm from Slovakia, but the 24/7 help desk was not working either. What did I do? I changed my virtual location to Slovakia with NordVPN and suddenly all the websites and services worked. NordVPN is simply a must-have when you're traveling to countries that may be a bit different from your home country. With NordVPN, you can access all your favorite websites and services anywhere in the world. You can still use my code PPPeterVPN or go to nordvpn.com/PPPeterVPN to get 4 months of NordVPN on a 2-year plan for free. And don't worry, if you're not happy with it, you can always cancel the subscription with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Buenas tardes, don Eusebio.
Buenas tardes.
Estoy aquí por la mesa. ¿La podemos hacer ahora?
Sí, podemos preparar,
Perfecto.
pase nomás.
Yo he traído la llama y el alcohol.
Está bien, has comprado.
Perfecto.
Ese para chaya, la llamita para que te vaya bien, para salud, para suerte, ¿no?
Sí.
Muy bien. ¿O para qué cosita quieren pasar la misita?
Para el viaje,
Ya.
salud, pero viaje es nuestra prioridad. Primero vamos a la Macha, al pueblo que se llama Macha, es
Macha.
muy lejos.
Ya,
Hay un
otro.
festival que es un poco peligroso
Ya.
y necesitamos suerte para el viaje.
Para que te vaya bien.
Sí, sí, sí.
Muy bien.
Sí,
Te lo voy a preparar, hermano, ¿ya?
perfecto.
Este primero vamos a adornar, recién vamos a preparar. Sí. Este es pan de oro. Para que le vea que tengas platito. Primero vamos a chayar. ¿Tu nombre es?
Peter,
Beter.
Martín,
Martín, los dos van a viajar, ¿no?
Sí, sí.
Para que le vea bien. Pachaman, viajes, trabajos, salud, caminos. Humana ganus te para marana chila pachirin keris pachiles pawich pachirin keris ray kapitana chila pachirin ke loria bichu he pachil kapiach. Ini mana chila chuma chila sahama chila waina patusa chila waina maruta chila pilla pachila yokol konkiri warakachi chila corazón tixus. Paxi mama. Humanacanos te mampi, acahuanacamana. Pachira chichilas. Agárrale, Pachimam Pachira chila, saludo, suerte, tente Paximama, Huanacamanas de Bechayamas. Mauterata, Santis, Pachatata, tente Paximam para viajes. Digan. Ya. Partile.
You have to hold it.
Hermana chilas, para que tenga
romperlo.
platitas. Sí.
Romperlo.
Tata, santi, patron, tata. Acá mamisita, su mamisita, cahuana camaro. Está bien, blanquito está.
Y él también. You have to break it.
Tiene que partir. Pero tapa chimam. Tata ente, paximam, mau terate, limana chilo, chumam, chilo, sama. Está bien. Pachamam Pachatata, para que le vaya bien, que van a tomar suerte. Ovitas, Pachamam Pachatata, tiene Pachamam.
¿Qué es esto?
Ese ovita se llama, este se llama untitos, undo de llama, su cebo de llama, Pachamam Pachatata. Este se llama copalas.
Copalas.
Las copalas. Estos son inciensos. Incienso para que le vaya con eso siempre todo completo. Son de ay, Pachira Chichila, mañana parpitata que van a tomar suerte para que tenga buena suerte, buen trabajo, buen viaje, que viajen feliz, tranquilo, y ves cualquier cosita pasa aquí, no pasa a Chichila, ayúdame a tus hijos. Buena morruta chila, pilla, con kiri, baracachila, corazón de Jesús, Señor de la cruz, tata chicalta de chila, tata san salva, que tata pagancho, na chile, vaya bien, tata santiago. Chilas, ¿listo? Trae tu manito, ¿ok? Párate. Pachamam chata que tenga, ok. Donde voy estar para que tenga buena suerte, que está tu pagancho en Chile de la Miss. Tu amigo también, para que tengas suerte para viaje. Vamos a otros países, tranquilo das la vuelta, Pachamam chata, suerte.
After my cameraman washed his hands over the decorated llama fetus, it was time to move on to the final part of the ritual.
Don Eusebio is preparing the wood for the burning ritual. I cannot go outside. That's what he told me. I have to stay here with the Mesa, so I'm gonna respect that. Staying here with my Mesa.
Sus la Pachamam Pachira chila managans de Mambesan. Motera da bakankerta sante patron tata Pachachila Pachavichos Motera. Loria Bichuhi Pachil Hapiachili, Yampachili, Yamanachil, Chumachilas. Bueno, pues Chila, vaina morroda, Chila, Pilla, con Kiri, Baracachila, Corazon. Señor de la Cruz.
The Mesa is burning right outside our cabin. Don Eusebio told me I cannot look at the Mesa because it would not bring luck. Bueno, muchas gracias por la Mesa. Muchas gracias, Don Eusebio. No puedo mirar a la Mesa ahora.
Sí, no vas a mirar y directo para ir.
Sí, ¿por qué no puedo mirar?
Porque se regresa, para salud, suerte estamos pasando.
Bueno.
Para que te vean.
Gracias, muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
The strange thing about the Mesa ritual is the fact that you will never know whether it will bring luck to you or not, since you can't look at the result. Regardless, I left with the feeling that my Mesa was a huge success. Therefore, before going to Macha, I decided to search for the frightening places where alcoholism, rituals, and alleged human sacrifice meet.
Elephant cemeteries are illegal rundown hotels where alcoholics come to commit suicide by intoxicating themselves with pure alcohol. This crumbling building behind me is allegedly one of them. It's a very taboo topic in Bolivia. Nobody likes to speak about it, and the chance for a foreigner to get at least some information about these terrifying places is almost zero.
Brought to light in the 2008 movie El Cementerio de Elefantes, elephant cemeteries is a discussion Bolivians won't entertain. Fortunately, we were able to meet Max, who was willing to shed some light on this controversial topic.
So what exactly is happening in these so-called elephant cemeteries?
Well, indeed, some people know this place as an urban legend, as a place that doesn't exist. Indeed, it's a real place where people, they really go there, basically to go drink to death. Yeah, it's basically people who have lots of things too, lots of troubles in their mind, like traumas, violence, a really hard childhood, Is that the reason why? Sometimes they get to a point in which they cannot handle this anymore.
And is it true that sometimes living people from these elephant cemeteries are taken to construction sites to be buried alive there?
That might be true, man. It's very hard to say what's really happening over there. But truth be told is that there are some books, some movies that tell this story, that there are some people who are taken from there.
Yeah.
But indeed, if we talk about some urban legends that we have here, in which there are some people who are taken to
Yeah.
constructions to be an offering for our ancestors
Yeah.
in order to prevent any kind of accidents.
So are these places real or just rumors? Because nobody wants to talk about them.
Yeah, it's true. It's because it's a tough thing, you know.
Yeah.
But the reason why nobody wants to talk about it is because most people, maybe they just don't want to accept that this is something real, but it is. Let me tell you this. Because if you Google like something like Cementerio de Elefantes,
Yeah.
you're gonna find some interviews, some channels. Indeed, policemen, they used to do like from time to time some operatives in which they used to discover these places. There are some parts in the city where there are some half-opened doors, yeah? And the place looks very dirty, very dark, very, I don't know, old, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's supposed that if they know you, they would like let you in and that's it. You're welcome into
Yeah,
the
and
place.
do you think we can get inside one of them and film it?
No,
Impossible.
I would say impossible. And if it will be possible, I would say better not to do it. Because this place, I told you, there are like very cheap people over there. Like so there are some robbers, some criminals, you know. And most of the time they are like kind of like crazy, you know.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah, yeah.
So sometimes if they see somebody else that doesn't belong to this circle, they may go crazy. They may try to get something from you,
Yeah.
maybe too much, and maybe they can go super crazy. I was like not smart at all to go to this place.
Despite being advised not to snoop around elephant cemeteries, I couldn't help myself and wanted to at least knock on the alleged door of doom.
Buenas tardes.
But since no one answered, and keeping in mind that my cameraman has a family, I decided to leave the elephant cemeteries alone. For now.
The world of Bolivian rituals is fascinating and eerie at the same time. Digging deeper into it may be a bit dangerous, but not as dangerous as the event we're attending next. I'm glad that our confidence is boosted by Don Eusebio's Mesa, because the journey we're about to take is definitely not for the faint of heart, and we will need all the luck in the world not to lose our teeth, or, in the worst case scenario, our lives.